guys, we are, you know, probably gonna witness one of the most dramatic end to the season in the fight for the top five. We've seen the first position taken, and yeah, maybe the second position, maybe for us not taken. No, but for us now, Champions League football is guaranteed, no doubt. But we are looking at Newcastle, Chelsea, Aston Villa, City, and Forest in the fight for the remaining spots. And one of these teams may likely fall out from it. And we have City in 65 points, Forest 65, Aston Villa 66, Chelsea 66, Newcastle 66. Just a win by any of these teams will see them maybe, grabbing a spot. But City has an outstanding game. They have a game today, I think. Yeah, against I don't know. I'm not sure. I think today or tomorrow they have a game against Bournemouth at home. And Bournemouth, they've been that team that have this. They have this way of getting their mojos together whenever they are playing in the top side, and it could be a potential banana slip um, for Manchester City, and that's gonna prove very devastating if they don't win that game. At least a win, then because their last game is against Fulham, and Fulham is another team that has this penchant for dealing with the big sides. So if you have to look at, we saw them. We saw them coming from 2-0, 2-1, to defeat Brentford 3-1 over the weekend. And so we see Newcastle, just as I've said earlier, Newcastle, Chelsea, and they could still possibly miss out because Chelsea is on 66 points, and they're going to play Nottingham Forest. So it's like, winner takes all game, because a defeat to Chelsea, that's it. Somehow maybe the Champions League spot will be secured by Nottingham Forest. So it's the match between Chelsea and Nottingham Forest is the winner takes all. Whoever that wins, moves on ahead and up to the probably a secured position in the top five. So Aston Villa, they have a game in the hand. They have just one game left, and so their game, if they win, so it's going to be a very tough one. So City needs to win, two of their remaining games to either come second or third, depending if Arsenal is able to beat Southampton away. And it's more likely that Arsenal can do that one. I know. But Southampton, you never can say. Their last game against City, it was a draw. So you don't say never. They relegated the worst team in the season this season, but I'm telling you, these guys, they could pull something up. So if City wins both games, they could finish second. And if Arsenal, that's if Arsenal don't win at what they call it as the St. Mary's. So it's going to be something very, very interesting. So the fight for the top five is still very, very on, with three teams competing for the no one for with five teams competing for the remaining three spots. So in out of these five teams, one is gonna fall off. So let's see what's gonna happen, or on the final day, because the league is won already, so there's no drama in that aspect. The relegation battle is settled, but the main bone of contention right now is the fight for the top five. So I will have five teams fighting for three spots. So two going to fall off. So Chelsea needs to win, against Forest to secure a top five position. So and then, or else they're going to end up in maybe Europa League or Conference League. I don't really know. That's left for them. And then we are looking forward to the final day of the league and see how everything is going to pan out. Come on, guys. The season is coming to an end, and honestly speaking, we're going to miss it. But we know comes August, yeah, a new season is going to start. So, guys, let's keep our fingers crossed and see what's going to happen on the final day of the league.